What's up, YouTube? Back on another video here. Crazy stuff that happened. The UFC 306 immediate reaction. Shocker. Sean O'Malley is no longer the bantamweight champion. No longer a champion in the UFC right now. As Merab wins, he should have won by 50-45. Just a lot of stuff. Weird, crazy spectacles to behold at UFC Noche in the Sphere. Sphere was pretty cool-ish. Okay, now we can see the performance bonuses also. Crazy stuff. Merab is the champion. He won dominantly with nothing really to worry about other than that fucking second round shabacle with Herb Dean. As he said, stop to Merab actually. Merab Dwalishvili. He tells him to stop, and then Merab just fucking hitting his fucking head on Sean O'Malley's back as he's holding him in the headlock, and just Herb Dean says stop, he lets go, and Sean O'Malley has the cleanest, probably like the best opportunity to knock him out cold, as he says, in the build up, in the my goodness, I can't even remember now. Every time before they met, he said he's gonna knock him out. This is his time to do it, and he hits him. Honestly, feels like he like Merab let him hit him, free hit, like hold back his turn to Sean O'Malley. He doesn't like. I don't get it, man. MMA math is MMA math, man, and it's just shock. It sucks. It's not like I wanted to see Merab. Like it's good for Merab. Honestly, great performance. Broke him like he said he would in the build up in the press conference. Merab said I'll break you, and he broke him, man. And like he told him what he was gonna do. Sean O'Malley thought he was gonna KO him at the press conference in the face off, and he just broke him, bro. Like really, and the cardio got the best of Sean O'Malley's output. Kind of failed him tonight. Bro didn't throw like I thought he would throw. Even after you're like down on the scorecards, heading into round 4, you have to know you like at least throw something. Like this is what Vera did against you. Like he was throwing more, even though he knew he was losing, because you have to put stuff out there. That's not what Sean did, and I feel like he just mentally lost this fight. Me coping with the pick. It's just me coping with like I just wanted like Sean to be champ. I wanted him to fight Ilya. I wanted like there's just so much more to do with Sean than like anyone else, and it's tough. It's tough to behold. If you hear anyone in the back, hopefully you don't. It's just a spectacle. It's nothing. It's just it's a speck of dust. It's just not a kid yelling at his, gaming monitor. But fuck, man. It's just like it's shocking. You think Sean would find a shot to set it up? He had like 1 or 2 good knees. I just think it's really Merab's timing. Obviously, he's gonna shoot. He's gonna wear you down by shooting and holding you, pinning you on the ground, beating you up. I did go for subs here and there. Kind of went for like a Kimura, but kind of like lost the grip. Went for like a guillotine. I don't know why. It doesn't say he has gone for a sub. He did go for a sub. Kind of actively looking for it, obviously just threatening it, but he doesn't sub anyone. He just actually wears them down. And honestly, it's just a game plan. He came in prepared, and Sean just kind of looked like he was kind of shocked at what he was beholding. Just I guess shocked at what he was looking at, like what he was seeing. Like he's just seeing the pace and cardio, like the lips of the depths of where he's gonna go to be able to find the takedown and trip or just stay on the feet with that pressure. Always kind of just doing whatever on the feet, kind of giving so many different looks. Like Sean couldn't make a read, and that's really what happened. Because Merab didn't even get wobbled this fight. Like you would think he would get wobbled off a fucking free headshot with his back turned to him, but no, that didn't happen. You can say this like it's a horrible performance. I think it's just not even a bad. It's a horrible performance. You can't even say it's a bad game plan because you're a striker. He's a wrestler. His takedown defense did look like how it would look. I thought he would have better takedown defense. Obviously not, but just disappointing stuff. He says a 10 out of 10 camp. I don't see how it could be a 10 out of 10 camp if he's taking you down. And you have nothing to show for it, really. Yeah, just he pooped the bed, not going to lie. And a lot of opportunities that he once had are now gone, and he has to actually work for a next title shot because he didn't win a round, realistically. He may have won the last exchanges in the fifth. Like, he barely outstruck him in the fifth, but he took him down in that round. So, like, what they did on the feet really didn't matter. I mean, it showed that Merab did kind of visibly show that he was hurt, but I think it was a joke. Like, Merab literally was joking with him throughout the whole fucking fight. He was memeing on him, talking shit, talking to Tim Wells in the first 10 seconds. And then Herb had to stop it, to say, stop, I don't want that shit, Merab. You know what I don't want? Herb, do your job, bro. I guess he was, but I don't know. It's weird. Never seen that. This is a championship fight. Like, what is going on? But he stopped the fight. But another person who even probably shit the bed worse than Sean O'Malley on Mexican Independence Day, Alexa Grasso. Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso was just Alexa Grasso looking as stiff as the stiff board. Looking as stiff as a tree root. Fuck. Like, my goodness, she looked bad. She looked really bad. This is not the same Alexa Grasso that looked like when she subbed Valentina. And even though Valentina got subbed, you can even say that's like a fluke sub now, because you can't do it twice, right? She, kind of, you would think that, like, so she would find some success, like, from one of the first or second fight. She had no success this fight. She didn't win any rounds. It was 50-45 across the board. Horrible performance. It's one of, like, those fights, like, wow, you'd think the first two fights would actually help her. But Valentina actually just said, I'm going to take you down, keep you down here. And then, like, half of what she was doing, just punching her in her fucking abdomen for, like, 50% of her strikes. Like, she has, like, 190. Half of those are, like, literally body strikes. From half guard, full guard. She took her down with ease. Like, it's not even, like, she had to just attempt, like, a little bit and kind of, like, no resistance. Like, if she put her weight back and she just took her down. And Valentina only had 18 strikes. That's pathetic. That's, like, the least amount in this whole fucking card, and it's a 5-rounder you have. So, yeah, and she had opportunities on the feet. Like, she didn't let her hands go too much. She had definitely the worst performance out of everyone on this card. Everyone. Just so disappointing. And Valentina had there was, like, nothing on the feet for her either. Like, you couldn't even give her anything to count. Like, she had a good performance. She filled in every aspect of the fight. Yeah. Main card, I went 1-4 on the main card. 1-4-6 on this whole card. So I'm obviously not happy with the picks, but, like, just poor performances from these champions. I'm not gonna lie, especially Alexa Grasso. Horrible performance. One of the worst performances in recent history, for real. And she was pound for pound number one. Let's not forget this. She's now pound for pound number one. In women's MMA. Like, I don't really care for it too much, but why? How? With this performance, She was winning the Alexa Grasso, or the first fight, and she lost the second fight. Obviously she got the finish, but, I guess it shows how good Valentina is, because she's easily the second best women's fighter of all time. So that's it, Monster. She didn't lose by finishing against Amanda, so that's how I see it. She can't take it. I mean, obviously she didn't really take KO anyone later in career, Amanda, but she got old. But Valentina's tough. Definitely tough. She's never been finished other than to Alexa, and it was you can kind of say it's a fluke now, because obviously she game plan for that, but why she do it twice? I guess the algorithm is still there, but yeah, just a horrible performance. I really hated that one for her, because I'm like, wow, you're the champion, and you look like shit, and this is your third fight with the same opponent, But anyway, moving on. Great fight. Great matchup. Diego Lopez versus Brian Ortega. Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. From round 1 to round 3 is absolute domination of Diego Lopez. Younger, more athletic, kind of explosive power. Rocked him in, like, the first minute. Horribly. Like, he could have, like, you would think he would finish him, but Brian Ortega has some type of will to just get beat up for the whole fight, Get a fucking swollen ass eye fucking cut over his eye, get fucking Maybe CT. Oh, God forbid, And I don't want to have CT, but just getting rocked all over the place, getting dropped in the last round. Somehow it's not counted on this. I don't know. UFC stats, they do their thing, I guess. It's weird. But, yeah, he got destroyed from round 1 to round 3. Sorry, bedtime. You may almost believe it, But you got to stick with your guy. You got to think of, MMA logic, kind of just matchups, really. Brian Ortega, I thought he did have some good combos here and there. But, yeah, it didn't really seem to affect Diego Lopez whatsoever. He just kind of had a Mexican grit to him. I don't know. That kind of Mexican fighter style, Really just bite down on my mouthpiece. You can literally visibly see him do that. So he's a dog. And I'm happy. He moved up. It's a big fight for him. Biggest fight. He passed in the, flying colors. He took him down first round. Kind of just pooped on Brian Ortega. And he was number 12 now. He beat the number 3 guy, so he's going to be top 5, in the talks for a title shot. And he should be next up, realistically, because you don't want to see Volk getting KO'd by Ilya twice, and you don't want to see Volk versus Max 4. You don't want to see that shit. Who's number 2? I have actually no clue. Probably accidentally, but it's just Father Time against Diego Lopez. Or sorry, Brian Ortega. My God, I'll be tweaking. I don't know who should fight next. I don't know who Sean O'Malley should fight next. There's just a lot of holes. Even Alexa Grasso, where do you go in the flyweight division? It's tough to call, tough to see. Maybe Whaley beats her next opponent and moves up to fight Valentina. That'd probably be a good fight. 2 grapplers, but it's tough for the L's. Where does Sean O'Malley go? I don't know. Where does Alexa Grasso go? Because she kind of cleared the division in a way. Even Brian Ortega, who can he fight? Maybe he finally moves up, probably. And yeah, it's tough. But Esteban Ribovics versus Daniel Zellhuber, fight of the night. Probably one of the best fights I've ever watched. Craziest third round. It's reported said that Esteban had 122 strikes in the third round, which is crazy because Daniel Zellhuber absorbed so many strikes, and he got rocks 3, 4, 5 different times, maybe 4 different times in the third round. Bad. Just 2 bad ones, and he got really rocked, and he got hit 50 times in a row. It was just crazy. He was laying bombs on him, bro, Esteban, and he was a shorter fighter. He had 9 inches, he had 69 long, 69-inch arms, and Daniel Zellhuber at 77, and they use it well. They're both good strikers. It was a crazy striking match, chess match, honestly. But then when Esteban laid, he laid bombs, and it's such a big reach disadvantage, and he still, wobbled him multiple occasions. Daniel Zellhuber, really good chin, good fight. Could have gone either way, to be honest. Really depending on how you want to judge the first round. Second round was all Zellhuber till he got, he dropped him that round with a clean ass elbow, and third round was all Ribovics. You can even maybe say a 10-8 because he just landed so much, but Daniel was still fighting back. It was a crazy fight, one of the best fights I've ever watched, genuinely. You just need to sit down and watch it. No wrestling involved. And it was a beautiful fight, man. One of the best, probably the fight of the year, to be honest. But yeah, moving down, we got Ronaldo Rodriguez, Ode Osbourne. Ode Osbourne got robbed. I didn't see most of this fight because, how Dana said you're going to crack down on the illegal streaming. And, it did what it did. But I missed the first, watched a little bit of the second. And I know Ode got taken down in the third. I just saw the control time was 9 minutes in the 15-minute fight, and that's 6 minutes of him getting kind of outboxed by Ode, and he got dropped by him in the first round, I'm pretty sure. So, take it as he is. 9 minutes is a lot of control time, and he only got taken down twice, really, or once. So damn. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's hard to judge. She definitely should not have been unanimous. Should have been a split decision, but pretty good fight for what I've seen, and maybe Ode should have won. That's the only fight I got right on the main card. It's a robbery. So I did horrible. Not happy with the prelims. Were pretty good. I also got really wrong, pretty bad. Gotta go through the prelims pretty quickly. Irene Aldana got fucked up by Norma Dumont. Got a bad gash, and it just fucked her up in the second round. In the third round, she got fucked up even more. It was bleeding so much. I was like, damn, they could stop it because it's a lot of blood. But she wiped it off a lot, and she just got beat up really badly. And it's not like she couldn't like compete, but it's just in her eye. Like she could not visibly see, and she was getting her ass pounded. Pause. Well, not pause, but yeah, it is. But she was getting her ass beat, and it was really hard to watch. If you're a fan of her, and I did like her because she's a good boxer, but I thought she would have better boxing. But Norma just kind of took her apart from the outside, and yeah, it was just a good victory for her, to be honest. And she moves up in the bantamweight division, hunting for that Pennington belt title shot. So, yeah, that division is cooked. It's beyond cooked. But moving down, Ignacio Bahamondes versus Manuel Torres. Great KO win. I picked Manuel Torres for some reason. Not some reason. He was on 3-0 KO win streak. But he swings like a wild man. And I saw that, but I was like, he probably could get him. Catch him, I guess. But definitely not. Got his ass KO'd in the first round. Not stiff, but first one was clean. I think it was like a right hook. It was a weird angle that he was at, but he knocked him down. Really fell right on his back, and then they got back up. A couple exchanges here and there. I think he tried to take him down or something, and he got caught again, and he immediately, fucking put his hands up, covered up, and it was over. He knew he was done. Kind of quit. You can claim, maybe not quit. Maybe not claim he could quit, but he knew he was toast, and kind of just just try to block the punches, I guess. Kind of salty. I watched, but Ignacio's tough, and I want to see what he does next year. He should be fighting someone near the rankings in the lightweight division. Maybe not, but someone definitely maybe Mauricio Ruffy. That would be a good fight. But that was a good fight. Good performance by Ignacio. Should have picked him, and I won't make that mistake again. Kellen Souza, this one I did not know. I apologize. Also, you're not shit. Even though you kind of just swing out of nowhere. You got caught her. You just caught Yasmin. Yasmin didn't look that bad, but she got caught bad. Left hook, went fucking turned her whole fucking jaw, turned her brain upside down into a little bit of mush, and immediately jumped onto the fucking rear naked, and she was out. Like, she was not getting out of it. She tried to fight hands, and it was tough because that's what you want to do, fight hands. You don't see a lot of people do it. They just tap immediately, kind of, try to stay composed. But she was just already dazed, probably just out of, got the air knocked out of her in a way. Just took a deep breath, and then went to sleep. Tough for her. I think she'll bounce back. She's a good fighter, not a horrible fighter. Ken Souza put herself on the map. Crazy fight, crazy finish. Kind of just caught her, really just caught her, because she was kind of losing the fight up until that that KO, that knockdown landed. Good for her. Joshua Van versus Edgar Charles, good fight as well. It should have been a performance bonus as well. This is a great fight. Joshua Van was getting pieced up in the first round, and then he turns it around. I don't know what else to say. Second round was pretty close, but he outdamaged him. But the body shots, crazy body shots. His body work is beautiful. It's like he just has crisp boxing and great body shots, man. It was just beautiful stuff to see. So happy for him coming back on 2 months turnaround. It was a crazy turnaround, but I believe that he could do it. He has will for real, and his cardio is pretty good. He was talking about his cardio. His cardio is pretty good. Good IQ too, taking him down, kind of showing different ways of success, and good for him. I'm really proud of my man Joshua Van, and coming back from that KO loss, man. But yeah, it is what it is. He got chinned, and it's pretty tough pill to swallow. But he swallowed the pill, and got the Ven too. It was a guy who he beat too, which is pretty impressive. Like, he beat this guy and he pulled out, and he it shows his game, and he's ready to show his improvement. And it just showed his will in this fight too. He got popped with a jab a lot throughout the whole fight. Got hit with a spinning back fist, got wobbled. It was a clean spinning back fist, like it was perfectly timed. He was going for the finish, and he timed it up perfectly around Van's chin. Good for him. It was a clean fight from the Mexican fighter Edgar Chavez, and he's also good. Just doesn't have that crazy power. He has good power, but nothing crazy at flyweight. It's flyweight, and got taken down. Joshua Van's more athletic, younger. Shows his athletic ability, and proud of the man. Moving on to the opener, Raul Rosas Jr., Arica Lang, and good win for Raul Rosas, and this he needs his striking to improve drastically. No, for real though, his striking needs to be improving. Better than I mean, he's 19, he's young as fuck. Jesus Christ, he's young as fuck. Boys, me and him the same age, low key. But he needs to improve his grappling. Or it's the grappling, it's striking. His grappling looked good. He definitely relied on in the third round because it was 1-1. Most definitely round one. Going into the third, I think it was 29-28 across the board. So he got outstruck in the second round, and he got denied all of his takedowns in the second. So not a great one for him, and kind of looked like he needed to take him down, and that's exactly what he did in the third. Got it, and it was a good takedown entry, and his takedowns not save him again, but his great shows why he has great grappling, but he needs to improve in his striking because he's talking about a ranked opponent. He does not need a ranked opponent. He's 19 and he's gonna get KO'd stiff. Do not need that, Dana. Just give him he definitely needs to improve in his striking, and I think it shows in 41 strikes, and he's a good grappler. Definitely needs to improve his striking, and build him up slowly, please, man. He has a good fan base right now. The Chihuahuas. I'm sorry I had to do it, man. But Raul Rosas, I feel like build him up slowly. He's 19, man. Just give him time, maybe 21, 20. He should get a ranked opponent. He's 19. I don't want to see him get him chinned, the youngest to get chinned ever. And it's gonna be bad too. He's young as fuck. So his striking's not good, so you gotta improve with that. And give him a couple, maybe 2 or more grappling tests, and he can get a ranked fighter, at least, But not a bad card. A lot of shots. It's probably the most shocking card I'll see this year, for sure. Grappling wins for now. Who knew that we'd have Merab and Bilal as champion the same year? It's kind of weird again. I was saying Sean might be the GOAT for bantamweight, but Merab may be the GOAT because look at who he's beat, man. He beat the who's, man. He's beat the Jose Aldos. He beat the Peter Jans, pretty clearly. Sean O'Malley, pretty clearly. Marlon Moraes, pretty clearly, So, and he's an 11-fight win streak now. You can't deny his dominance, bro, And it's just cardio, running, taking down, spamming takedowns. Not really, he didn't even spam takedowns this fight. Definitely kind of shot, a little bit kind of. He didn't even get stuffed for it. He just kind of said, I'm going to shoot, but he didn't shoot, His pressure's a little underrated for sure because he was moving Sean O'Malley a lot, and that kind of changes stuff when you want to angle, kind of angle off. I don't know what even Sean was doing because his best shot was a body jab, So definitely has time. He definitely struggles against shorter fighters, for sure. Especially Purion, Merab. I don't know. It's tough for Sean. Tough for his fan base. I was supposed to be part of it, and he has to work on his grappling, for sure, and he has to work on his output as well. You can't just. That can't happen again, You didn't have any offense, really, in that fight. Other than a body jab and, 1-2 good knees. That's it, But, thank you guys for watching. Probably the most shocking card I'll see this year. Good year for, just plot twist, man. But, none, no real robberies. None real, kind of, you kind of expect, you knew this was going to happen. It was either going to be Sean TKO or Merab 50-45. So I'm happy. It's a good matchups for real. Probably, one of the greater years for, good matchups, honestly. because like Bilal versus Leon, kind of the same fighter. Merab versus Sean, two different fighters. Like, I'm happy to see Magomed versus Rakic. You know, that's gonna be a good fight. Like, those are good matchups. We need more of the, like, we need Tony Ferguson versus Nick Diaz. Like, those are old heads. Like, we need like just easy matchups, matchmaking. Like, it's, I don't know, UFC Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. I don't get that. You know, they already fought. We see what happened. Why are we trying to see it again? Like, give Michael Chandler someone down the rankings. Like, give Oliveira maybe, like, let him fight Dan Hooker. Like, you know, they've never fought before, so they got to be better than that. But thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you're new. If you enjoyed, leave some comments, please. Tell me your thoughts on this card. Crazy card, shocking card. What was the thing that shocked you the most? Why not, man? Please leave some comments. I would love to answer them. And thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next one.